Alright, another unit rankings, this time for Cardfight Vanguard's Destined Ones, the opposite of the Faded Ones because I did the Faded Ones already. In their base forms and no evolve forms because if we count evolve forms, there's only one with the evolve form and that'll be unfair. So let's just go with the whole group with their base forms, based on their design and not by their skills. Because if it's by skill, it's going to be debatable which one's the best, and also in their deck wise, we might even get more debate right there as well. So I'm only ranking them based on their design. But that, let's just begin with the 6 Destined Ones. And remember, this is all based on my opinion, so you can always have yours. So on the bottom of my list, which is number 6, is Skullful. Design wise, it doesn't even feel like it's important enough to be a Destined One. It just feels like a generic lyrical card. In fact, even Constrain looks like a faded one and it feels important. The Skullful doesn't feel anything really important. It just looks like a school cat girl. That is basically another typical idol-like unit. Although I do like the way that she uses her mic though, and the fact that the mic is her weapon. But for Destined One and as a design, it doesn't feel like a Destined One. And into number 5, it's Empoleon. Now, this design is actually pretty cool. In fact, I like the remaining Destined One designs, although Empoleon is not as cool as the remaining 5 in this list, which is why this is number 5 right here. I really like the female robot-like design, especially the dual color flames. I also like the blaster arm, especially all the extra cannons that she holds around her. And head design with the mask looks pretty cool. Feels very Nova Grappler plus a little Messiah. Number 4, it's Olden. Design-wise, it feels like it's a mixture of Royal Paladin and Gold Paladin together because there's blue and gold. And armor design just looks pretty cool, especially with the dual swords. Crown design looks pretty cool as well. Very bulky armor, I must say. Olden must be very physically strong. And I really like how the armor, despite being very big, is actually as a depiction of protecting his allies and himself. Hence the name Protection, because bigger armor means bigger defense in some cases. Although the weird color scheme combination can be a little weird sometimes to me, which is why it's a number 4. Still looks pretty cool though. But honestly, I wish that Olden also has a shield, even though his gauntlets are in a way shields. And then to number 3, it's Leoodium. Design wise, a dark angel theme, especially a dark version of Leo Immorta, and very angry too. Definitely like the mark on her head, and of course design wise looks pretty cool as well. And the mark and the crown on her head looks pretty nice as well. I even like the scarf on her as well. Makes her look a little menacing, especially the Gear Chronicle theme armor that she wears, especially those armored wings. And then number 2, it's Aquilibra, a fire dragon with guns, and I love it just because of that. Design wise, it looks pretty cool, especially the wing design on the bottom. In a way, it feels like Dragonic Kaiser Vermilion but Kagero design. I love the cannons, especially on the shoulder wings, and especially the head design. It just looks pretty cool. In fact, I'm a sucker for dragons, and for some reason I like the gold ribbon and the shoulder cannon on the left. And finally, to number 1, it's the first Destined One that showed up. It's Levy Dress, and it's also the one that became the king. But ignoring the king part, Levy Dress's base form design just looks really awesome. The bug-like dragon design just looks amazing. I really love the head design, especially on a fierce, wise nature dragon in a way, or a dragon that is just searching for infinite knowledge. Wing design looks great as well, especially the bug-like hand wings. But I also like that the wings glow like it's a butterfly, gaining more knowledge from the forest, I see. So in my opinion, coolest design of all the Destined Ones. So that's it for this ranking on my favorite Destined Ones. What do you guys think of it? How would you rank them? I just gave you my ranking, so go ahead and tell me yours. But another question I want to ask is, which one is your favorite Destined One deck? Personally, Leoodium, Levy Dress, and Empoleon are the decks that I'm already good to play, because to me they have an interesting design and play style. And in a way, Aquilibra as well, even though it's very simple and effective. It's just massive power with the keyword. But in that, there's really not much to say about it. And now with the season coming to an end, do you guys think we're going to see more Divine Skill units? And I mean different units, not alternate forms of the same units. There will be a probably yes, and I will say Sabil will probably still return. But in that, there's really not much to say. And see y'all next time until the season ends.